Alright, so what is good, YouTube? It's your boy QDZ. We're back with some more Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. It's about that time. We have to do an update for the tier list. I believe this is, Season 6 tier list for Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. I did not do a Beerus update, so technically this is a Beerus / Goku Black update for the season. We are midway through the season. We still have one more character left to be shown in season 6. I am assuming that last character is going to be Jiren. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Jiren. I think they linked Jiren when they leaked Goku Black at the same time, so I'm thinking the last character we get is Jiren. He's gonna be a tank, so I'm wondering how that goes. But for now, we have these tier lists. We're just gonna go through this, put them all in the tiers. I'm probably gonna be moving through this pretty fast. I don't want this to be a super long video. We kind of know where these guys all stand for the most part, so if you see me just putting these guys in the tiers, it's probably just because they're just whatever. All right, so let's just start it off with Super Saiyan Goku. I'm gonna put him in decent. I don't really see this guy much. I mean, I've been playing a lot off camera, by the way, just so you know. I've been grinding a lot of damage and technical because I've been playing a lot of Beerus and Goku Black, and so I know a little bit. Piccolo, I would put him also decent. I'm not gonna be ordering these tiers. That's just too much brain power. Frieza, I think Frieza is kind of bad right now. I think Frieza's the worst technical, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I actually think Frieza is the worst technical. Yeah, I mean Gohan, yeah, I think Frieza might be the worst technical. Baby's decent, not too crazy. I don't really see him that much anymore, but he's decent. He's not bad. Zamasu, honestly, bro, are we messing with the S tier Zamasu vibes, or like what are we doing, bro? Like, I feel like Zamasu is low-key, he's P, bro. Like, he's good. Am I tripping? Like, Zamasu's not that bad this season. I mean, if you want to put him in decent, I would say that's like cool, but like I think Zamasu's like solid S tier, maybe decent, top of decent, but I think Zamasu's S tier. Oob, I don't really see much of Oob anymore. I think Oob's pretty bad right now, dude. I don't know. I would say Oob is not really that great right now. Krillin is S tier. This mofo literally might be Z tier. I don't know. Krillin got a mega buff, so he's pretty good if you use the right cards. I still have not made that updated video on Krillin. I gotta get to that because I've gone against some crazy Krillins recently, bro, and he's definitely cooking this season. Deborah, I don't think he's all that right now, honestly. Deborah is one of those characters where it's just like, it really all depends on who you're fighting. Like, if you're playing Deborah and you're running in the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, like, pack it up, you know. But if you're playing Deborah and you're going against like God Vegeta, I think Deborah is like God Vegeta's like biggest weakness because of the move that he has that brings him closer to him. I forgot what it's called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. That just helps to enable Deborah even more because he has to stay on you in order to turn you into stone. So I think Deborah is one of those guys where it's very situational. But I feel like for the majority of the meta right now, he's not looking too hot. But obviously that can change. If you want to put him in decent, I wouldn't be too mad at that. But I would just say this is he's not bad, but this just isn't his meta right now. Boo, I don't really see much of Boo, but I think he's still decent. He's a support or whatever. He's cool. Android 18, I don't really see much of her. She's also kind of not great. I think Khalifa, low-key, it might be S tier. I get my ass kicked by Khalifa. Even, I mean, it's crazy because there was like a couple seasons where people were never using Khalifa, and then now all of a sudden she's one of the best tanks in the game. I don't know how that happened. I don't remember her getting a buff. I didn't read anything if she got buffed or not, but Khalifa is definitely running stuff down right now, at least in the tank role. Cooler, I think Cooler is like a solid S tier. Maybe you could put him in decent, but I think Cooler's solid S tier. I think majority of the tanks are like cool, bro. Like, yeah, I think majority of the tanks are cool. Bojack, I mean, when's the last time you run into Bojack, right? I think this isn't the meta for Bojack right now. I think he's really in the same situation as Deborah. Honestly, I would say the same thing for like Piccolo too, dude. Like Piccolo is not really, Piccolo's in like the same spot as these guys, really. I don't know, man. Gohan, he's decent. Trunks, low-key might be S tier, but I haven't actually fought Trunks in a while. But if things haven't really changed from season 5, the end of season 5, then this guy's definitely still an S tier character. I don't think he's bad at all. I mean, if you want to put him in decent, I could see that. Probably at top of decent if I were to order them. Honestly, yeah, nah, we'll put him in S tier. Vegeta is decent. Not too much to say about that. Mini Goku, I think, is pretty bad. This is like, I think out of every character in the game, this is like the one character I just never see. Like, I see it, and I'm sure people are wondering what my browse section is for. It's for sale. It's kind of for sale. I hate to put him there, but it's just like Cell is just, his kit just doesn't work. Like, I don't know, I could be wrong, dude, but it's just like Cell is just such, he's tanky, I'll give that to him, but like he needs like a rework. I'm sorry, his ultimate should just be like a huge Kamehameha or something. I'd rather have that than the freaking barrier thing he has. But yeah, like Goku is like one of those characters I just never see. I don't ever see this guy, and even when I do see him, he's not really able to compete with a lot of these range characters or characters that are just like zipping around him 24/7. Like he's very like 1v1 focused, and it doesn't work, at least right now, especially with Goku Black being able to enable your entire team. This is not gonna work. Android 17 I think is decent. I think Hit is S tier. The Gammas are pretty bad. I don't think I've seen a single Gamma 1 and 2 since season 4. Season 3, probably season 4. I mean, again, like I said, they're in the same spot as Mini Goku. They're kind of like 1v1 focused. They're not built to surround the team and help them and all. Like, that's kind of the meta that we're in right now, is like the support slash tank, help the support, help the DPS, help the tank meta. These guys pretty much all enable your team. I mean, Trunks is the one that gets enabled, but I mean, Hit enables your team. Cooler with the tankiness, his ultimate with the AoE in the center. Zamasu with the slowing. Khalifa is pretty tanky. Krillin is obviously a good support. Like the people down here, they don't really enable your team as much to be good. And then people in decent are just kind of just there in the background. Kale, I would put Kale in decent, I guess. I don't really know. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I think is S tier. I don't know if he's Z tier because I know he got nerfed. But he's still definitely pretty good, I would say. This guy was just like a menace last season. I'm glad he got somewhat of a nerf, but I still think he's still... I mean, you know... All you have to do is sit in the back and fire a Kamehameha, dude. Like, it's not hard. Like, it's gonna take... I don't know what it's gonna take for this guy to be like down here. Like, it's gonna take a lot. I don't see it happening anytime soon. Gotenks, I think, is decent. People think Gotenks is like kind of bad. I think he's not the kill merchant that he used to be, but in terms of him playing his role as a technical, I think he does it at a decent level. Topo, currently right now. Let me just get this out the way, bro. I think these two together, I played with Beerus a couple matches with a Topo on the same route, and I know that Topo, these guys like enable each other's passives together, and it just turns into just them doing just enormous amounts of damage when they're stacking that stuff together. And I mean, I've gotten wrecked. If you watch my Beerus video when I went up against Topo, I mean, dude, Topo was destroying me. We still won, still got more kills than him, I believe, but Topo was putting the work, bro. But yeah, Topo and Beerus together are separate. They're still really great characters. I think they're Z tier characters. Sure. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is decent. Until like this guy or this guy becomes a bigger threat again. He's an S tier, by the way. Until these two become a bigger threat, this guy will kind of just stay where he's at. Obviously these guys got buffed and then nerfed and then buffed and then nerfed. I think they're solid S tier. I don't think they're like crazy Z tier. I think Ultimate Gohan is not that great. I think he's pretty bad. I don't think this is the meta for Ultimate Gohan. I mean, he gets close to these guys, he's gonna get decimated. He gets close to anybody up here, he's probably gonna get decimated unless it's like God Goku. I mean, he's not... I think he's better than Frieza, but I think he's... yeah, no. Broly... I think Broly's S tier. I'm sorry, I think Broly's S tier. So you can say what you want, I think Broly's S tier. I'm not even gonna keep going on that. Super Vegito. What are we thinking, chat? I feel like this guy has been Z tier in like every single tier list I've made. I'm trying not to be biased because I'm a Vegito glazer, but I really think this guy is still Z tier. Maybe like bottom of Z tier or like top of S tier, but I think he's still up there, bro. Am I tripping? I think Vegeto's still up there, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Bardock, S tier. Not too much to say on that. Kefla, I also think is S tier. She's pretty good this season, actually, not gonna lie. Not like, I don't see a lot of people like caring with her, but when the decent players hop on Kefla, they're destroying the lobbies. God Vegeta, I think, is an S tier. Kid Buu I think is an S tier. These two characters are they really haven't changed much. I think Vegeta does have a weakness going against these guys because I mean these are like two characters that you just don't want to get close to. Same with like Vegito. Like these are just, I really think we're just in like a melee, like close range style type of meta right now. We're kind of exiting the long range play of Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan God Goku. So characters that want to stay in the 1v1 stage, or like characters that get punished for being confronted, that's kind of where we're at right now. I think Frieza is like, I'm tempted to put him here, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna be nice and put him in decent because I know some people enjoy this Frieza, but I don't really see the value this guy provides. Bro, honestly, dude, like I'm not too high up on this character as other people are. I'm sorry. Like he's just, he can, when he does his job, he does his job, but it's like he's just there, dude. Like he's literally just there, blocking off your teammates with the rocks, getting them killed, trying to use his ultimate, and like it's just no. I'm good. Youth Goku I think is an S tier. Bulma I still think is a Z tier character. Yeah, I mean, dude, the amount of crazy plays I pull off with Bulma, dude, you don't even want to. I mean, if you just watch my video, like, I know they nerfed a little bit of her momentum, but she, for a tank, she really plays like a technical, which is good because I can get to the God of Destruction really fast. So Bulma, again, somebody that enables your team to win games. So I would put Bulma like there, and then Goku Black, the final character of season 6 tier list. I think he's solid S tier. I don't think he's in Z tier. I feel like he can be in Z tier if your team capitalizes off of it, but from my experience, that's not really the case as often. But he's still good. I'm putting him in S tier based off the realistic expectations you get off of playing this character, but at his highest potential, I think he's up here. So I know I kind of breezed through this. I didn't want to sit here and just LARP on every character. Some of these guys obviously can definitely be moved around. But I mean, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I really think, you know, some of these Z tier characters, like if you want to move Super Vegito down, if you want to move these guys down, I mean, my experience putting Topo in Z tier is really just personal experience. Like every Topo I've gone against has really just been putting BTA, and it's just really just because he's being ran with this dude, and you run them with this dude, and then they enable each other's passives, and then it just turns into a thing, and it's just like your whole team's getting bodied in 2 seconds, and it's just, and then you throw this guy in the mix, like this dude, this team right here, these 4 right here. If all these guys play around Goku Black and then their passives, it's, I mean, come on, bro. So there's the tier list. Like I always do, I'll put a link to it down in the description below if you want to check it out and remix it yourself. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments what you guys think of the tier list. If you would move any of these characters around, any of these characters in a place that they shouldn't be. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.